same day, two of Jesus' followers were walking in the village of Emmaus, 7 miles from Jerusalem. As they walked along, they were talking about everything that have happened in the last few days. As they talked and discussed these things, Jesus himself came and began walking with them. But God kept them from recognizing him. He said, "What are you talking about so intently as you walked along?" They stopped short, sadness running across their faces. Then one of them, Cleopas, replied, "You must be the only person in Jerusalem who hasn't heard about all the things that have happened in the last few days." Jesus asked, "What things?" They said, the things that happened to Jesus, the man from Nazareth. He was a prophet who did powerful miracles in the eyes of God and all the people. But some of our leading priests and other religious leaders handed him over to be condemned to death, and they crucified him. We had hoped he was the Messiah who had come to rescue Israel. This all happened 3 days ago.
Then some women of our group of his followers were at his tomb this morning, and they came back with an amazing report. They said his body was missing, and they had seen angels who told them that Jesus is alive. And some of our men ran out to see, and sure enough, the body was gone, just as the women had said. But they didn't see him. And then Jesus said, "You foolish people, you find it so hard to believe all the prophets wrote in the scriptures. Wasn't it predicted that the Messiah would have to come and suffer all these things before entering his glory?" And then he took them through the writings of Moses and all the prophets, explaining from all the scriptures the things concerning himself. By this time, they were nearing Emmaus at the end of their journey. And Jesus acted as if he were going on, but they begged him, "Stay the night with us, since it's getting late." So Jesus went home with them.
As he sat down to eat, he took the bread, and he blessed it, and he broke it, and he handed it to them. And as he handed it to them, their eyes were opened, and they recognized him. And in that moment, he disappeared. They turned to each other and they said, "Didn't our hearts burn within us as he was on the road with us and he explained the scriptures to us?" And within the hour, they were on their way back to Jerusalem, where they found the 11 disciples and the others who had gathered with them, who said, "Jesus is alive. He is risen. He appeared to Peter." And then the two from Emmaus began telling their story of how Jesus talked with them on the road and how he explained the scriptures, and how when he broke the bread, they recognized him. And suddenly, Jesus was standing there among them. And he said, "Peace be with you."
Just as they were telling about it, Jesus himself was suddenly standing there among them, and he said, "Peace be with you."
Jesus himself was suddenly standing there among them, and he said, "Peace be with you."